People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. My soaps locate PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. And I'm fin to lighten my roots and then color my hair. I'm about a month past due, but I wanted to wait till there was a full inch. So yeah, it wasn't quite time earlier. My hair is currently in rope twists. That's not going to stop me from doing it. I always start with the edges and the nape of the neck. So, yeah. There we go. This stuff smells like nice and easy. It's a lightener, but it's not a bleach. But it lightens better than a bleach, I think. And Arrow does not bleach out from bleach or lightener, so I can feel confident to do my roots without ruining the existing color that's left. Arrow simply grows out. It doesn't fade. As you could tell, it's been 3 months since I did my hair, and it's still pink. Yep. It's actually easier to do it with my hair in twist because I don't have to worry about parts. Just literally smush it in. And just make sure I get all the sections. Now, if my hair was loose, I'd be making very small sections and then applying, then small sections and then applying. With it being twisted, I just basically grab a section, apply, and then smush it in. Like that. I don't have to worry about getting it on this side and this side of a section. I just get it in there and then smush it in and then go to the next section. It's actually quicker when my hair is twisted or braided. It's also easier to make sure I'm only getting the roots when I'm doing it this way. Because it's going in between all the little braid sections. And then what's left, I put on everything else. So, let me see if I missed anything. Let's make sure I get the middle part. Ooh. Alrighty then. That would have been unfortunate. Okay. I believe I get it out. So the part that's left over, I'm going to put on the back. Because last time, when my hair was down, I missed a big chunk of the nape of my neck. Make sure I get it on the sides by my ear. And then what's left, I'll make sure I get the widow's peak and every bit of my edges. Yeah. When my hair is loose, it usually takes me 2 applications. I mean, had 2 bottles ready, or bows rather. But when it's braided, the only part that's loose is the roots. And the braids, I can literally just smush it into the braids to make sure I got those sections, but that part's not actually being lightened, so it doesn't really matter. Yep. Okay. And as you can see, it's already lightening the roots and the edges and all that. Now I'm going to let that process for about 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how it looks in 30 minutes. This takes me up to a banana to a very pale yellow. And then going over it with number 70 Arrow. clean up this mess I just made. Yeah. And then I'll bring you back. Well, it's been 45 minutes. I'm going to wait another 15 minutes, but here's what we have now. All the roots are blonded. And as you can tell, the arrow is still pink. The lightning just does not work on arrow. Isn't that great? So when I color it, it's a smooth transition. I don't have to worry about a demarcation line or anything because I didn't bother to just put it on this section, put it on that section. I put it on everything. The pink is still pink. The roots are blonded. And when I color it, I'm just going to color everything and it'll be one consistent color. Gotta love that. I'll bring you back. All rinsed. Now to add the color. I always do my edges first. I might have to voice over this because the ears have to come off. I already had a light colored Bluetooth, and when I got some of this color on it, it permanently dyed them. And that's fine, but I want this purple set to stay purple. Man, I love this color. Now let's get the back. This color smells like cranberries. Unfortunately, it smells like artificial cranberries instead of real cranberries. And supposedly you're not supposed to apply this color to wet hair, but you can mix conditioner in it to stretch it. So I don't know who said don't apply it to wet hair, because basically conditioner or straight, same effect. I've put on wet hair many times with no issues. Yeah. It actually goes through all layers better when it's wet because you can squeeze the color into the root area and into the fiber of the hair itself. And if it being wet means the color is less intense, well, it's an intense color anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I said, it's easier when the hair is actually twisted up or braided. Because the only loose hair I got right now is the roots. Seems I missed a spot right there. Okay. Make sure I got all my edges. And then I'm going to use the last little bit on the nape. Because every now and then I put my hair up in a ponytail. And we don't want any black roots showing. Or any blonde roots for that matter. Now let's get the sides by the ear. Get that part too. This post process 30 minutes to 45 minutes. I always leave it on for an hour or two just to make sure the color is really, really intense. In other words, put the color on, go watch a movie or some videos or whatever, come back and rinse it. Yep. The only thing I do at the 30-minute mark is I take a wet one or a baby wipe and I clean up the edges so that way there's no staining on my actual skin. Especially since this is a Saturday and I gotta go to church in the morning and I don't want anything that looks like I dyed my hair yesterday sing. Yep. That's another reason why if I have braided or twisted hair, I don't take it loose when I color it because that way I still have a hairstyle. I don't have to detangle, comb through, blow dry, and all the other stuff I have to do when my hair is loose. Because, yeah, if you have really, really curly hair, you get it. If you happen to have straight hair, trust me, detangling is no joke. That can take hours depending on the length of your hair and how curly your hair is. And I don't have hours. It's 11 o'clock at night. Who wants to spend hours just doing their hair, detangling their hair, and they still have to style the hair and all that stuff before morning? Yeah. No thank you to that. So, that's my process. It's stuck on my ring. There we go. And that's how I do my hair and not have a mess. Of course, I'm wearing my favorite I don't care jeans, so if I get any of it on the jeans, I don't care. And this is a pajama top. I actually have a shirt that I use just for dyeing my hair, but it's in the wash and I didn't feel like digging it out. And this is a towel that got stained when I colored my hair the first time with Eero. And this towel has been bleached several times and it never washed out. So this is the only towel I use when I'm applying this color. So yeah. Ooh, excuse me. So that's my dye towel. This is, my process. My daughter is calling, so I'm going to end the video here. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located PurpleButterfly-Soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, PurpleButterfly-People.blogspot.com. You stay blessed, stay tuned. Bye now. Don't forget to rate, comment, share, and subscribe. People, the Purple Butterfly here. This has been an amazing week. Otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located PurpleButterfly-Soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, PurpleButterfly-People.blogspot.com. And as you can tell, I'm at my daughter's house. I went like this. She got called in to work. The person that was supposed to be there apparently either got sick or just didn't show. And she had to go in to do a double, which meant I had to go take care of the grandson. But I was in the process of coloring my hair. And on the way there, I almost got my first ever speeding ticket. I was doing 30 miles an hour in a 25-mile-an-hour zone. And I'm thinking, Lord, please don't let me get a ticket looking like this. So here's some lights behind me. Oh, no. And just when I start to, slow down, somebody zipped past me like they didn't have any kind of common sense on the planet. And the cops swerved around me and went after them and got them and basically said, bye. So I'm here safely. I drove the speed limit the whole way there after that. And I'm here. And I still have another 20 minutes to wait on my hair. And then I'll rinse it out in her sink because, well, can't do it in mine. I did, however, bring my towel. So that way I'm not ruining her stuff with this intensive hair color. But, yeah. Just thought I'd share that. I mean, I can't make this stuff up if I wanted to. But look at God. I was awake and dressed and so forth and so on when she needed me. Because when I go to sleep, I don't answer the phone simply for the simple fact that I wear 2 hearing aids and they are not in my ears when I'm sleeping and I can't hear a phone ring. I used to have a shake awake back in the day where when my alarm went off, the whole bed would shake. Today's technology, you can, attach that to your telephone so that way somebody calls you, the bed shakes. But that thing kind of wore out and I never replaced it. So, yeah, it is what it is. So, yeah. In the meantime, she's got this house at 80, I think. So, yeah. I'm going to end it here. Rinse my hair when it's time. Show you the finished results. This video got comedy. And I'm not even trying to be funny. This has been People. Bye now. So, done rinsing. That came out nice. Yeah. Although I see a spot I missed right there. Half my twist done rinsed out, so I'll retwist those because it's still braided at the roots. But yeah, Okay, hold on. Fortunately, I left these gloves at my daughter's house. I use when I wash dishes. And she was talking about how dry her skin was becoming. And I said, that's because you don't use gloves to wash your dishes. So I bought her a pair. I'm glad I did, because now I have some at her house, because she don't have any gloves here. And I didn't want my hands to be pink. So I just went ahead and used her gloves. It didn't stain them much, but if that's an issue, I'll just buy another pair. They only cost $1. So, yeah. But there's a little teeny spot right there that I didn't get the roots. So there's like a little brown band of where I missed the roots. I mean, it is what it is, and 99% of the hair is completely covered. 99% of the roots were blonded before I colored it, except for that one little spot where apparently I didn't, rub in well. So, yeah. At least I think that's the only place. Is, you know, if there's going to be a mist or whatever, I'd rather be in the back or the middle or someplace where nobody's going to see it. But this is the end results. Man, I love that color. And this has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located purplebutterfly-soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. And I'm either going to retwist or I'm just going to take my detangling brush and just brush everything out. Because the brush is here. I'm thinking I'm just going to go ahead and brush it out and, put it in a different style in the morning. My hair is really flat when it's wet, as you can tell, but when it dries, it fluffs up. And every place that the twist is loose is going to fluff up. So, yeah, I could tell it's mostly unbraided. There's a braid right there. But for the most part, most of it has literally rinsed away, because when I color my hair, I rinse until the water runs absolutely clear. That way I know it's all the way out of my hair, because it's a pure pigment deposit type color. It's semi-permanent. There's no need for developer. Smells like cranberries. But basically, if you leave any of it in there, even though it's an all-natural product, it itches. So I rinse until, and also, and that might be a thing you need to know if you color your hair for the first time or whatever. It says rinse with cold water. If you rinse with hot water, it's literally going to rinse a lot of your color out. And I always turn on the hot water and then turn on enough cold water to get a cool effect. But, my sink and my daughter's sink, if you just put plain cold water there, your scalp will freeze. So I don't do ice cold water. It's lukewarm basically. So, yeah. But in the meantime, this is what I got. And yeah, I could see it already doing the shrinkage is real with my hair. Because, it's actually this long, but when it shrinks, it looks like it's this short. I'm tired. It's 1:15. I'm going to go to sleep. This has been Peepla. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye now.